Dear friends, I'm Dr. David. I just turned 60 this year. After more than 30 years in medicine, what troubles me most isn't numbers or charts, but the look in a patient's eyes when they hear you have diabetes. In that moment, I see silence, worry, and fear. Some ask, Doctor, will my life ever be the same? Others smile weakly, pretending nothing's changed. But over time, each one taught me something profound. Diabetes isn't just about treatment, it's about learning how to live in harmony with it. Imagine this morning, sunlight on your kitchen table, coffee in hand, asking, what should I eat today to feel good and keep my sugar steady? That simple question begins a journey I call living with awareness, living with confidence, not fear, not extremes. Many over 50 think diet is their enemy. George, 67, once said, I gave up carbs and fruit. Nothing tastes good anymore. I told him, George, the key isn't to remove, it's to choose. That's the heart of today's talk. Yeah, I don't want you to fear food. I want you to understand your body. No food is completely forbidden. No single plan fits everyone. Each person is a world of their own. Our task is to find balance in that world. In this video, I'll share 10 simple yet powerful principles to manage diabetes through food, sleep, emotions, and daily habits. These aren't theories, they're lessons from hundreds of real lives. Today, let's sit together like old friends and talk about eating well, living well, and staying balanced without losing the joy of life. After 30 years, I've learned no two people with diabetes are the same. Some are thin, some overweight, some exercise daily but still struggle. Others eat freely, yet stay stable. Diabetes isn't a fixed formula, it's a personal journey. Helen, 63, brought me a thick notebook, meals, walks, sleep hours. I follow everything online, she said, but my sugar stays high. I smiled, Helen. Your body doesn't read the internet, it listens to you. Every body reacts differently. Genes, hormones, emotions, sleep. Stress raises sugar. Lack of rest triggers cortisol. That's why I tell patients, don't copy someone else's plan. Listen to your own body. When you understand, your body healing begins. A U.S. study found personalized nutrition lowered HbA1c by up to 2%, a small number that can prevent strokes and heart disease. Find a nutritionist who understands you, not just your disease. The best diet isn't the perfect one on paper. It's the one you can sustain without exhaustion or guilt. Small changes, less rice, more walking earlier. Sleep, create big shifts. Understanding your body is the first step toward peace. When you listen, diabetes no longer scares you. You smile because you're in control of life, not the other way around. Many patients say, Doctor, I've quit rice, fruit, even bread. I'm afraid of carbs. That sadness shows we've misunderstood a good friend. Carbohydrates aren't the enemy, they're your body's main fuel, like gas for a car. Without them, you're tired, foggy, irritable. The issue isn't whether you eat carbs, but which kind, how much, and when. George, 67, once said, I've eaten only meat and veggies for a month. Now I feel weak and shaky. I said softly, George, your body doesn't need punishment, it needs balance. Good carbs, whole grains, oats, beans, brown rice, sweet potatoes digest slowly, steadying your sugar and nourishing your gut. Bad carbs, refined flour sweets, soda instant noodles cause sugar roller coasters that drain your energy. A Harvard study found eating 3 servings of whole grains daily reduces heart risk by up to 30%. Choose carbs like friends, not the ones who rush ahead and leave you behind, but those who walk beside you, steady and kind. When you choose wisely, your sugar, mood, and sleep improve. You'll feel less tired after meals, crave less, and realize healthy eating isn't sacrifice. It's self-love. You don't have to avoid carbs, just choose the right kind, the right time, the right amount. When you do, you take a long step toward mastering diabetes with confidence, not fear. Dear friends, there's a saying I love. We don't just eat to live, we eat to feel at peace. For those living with diabetes, that peace after every meal is priceless. No fear, no anxiety, no obsession with numbers, just the quiet confidence of nourishing your body the right way. One of the simplest tools I teach is the healthy plate method. It's so simple you don't need formulas, calorie charts, or fancy apps. Just a plate and a little mindfulness. Picture this, a round plate divided into 4 sections with 2 lines. Now start building your health on it. 1/4 for healthy carbohydrates. Brown rice, sweet potatoes, oats, or whole grain bread. They're slow energy that fuels walks, gardening, and play with your grandkids. Another 1/4 for healthy proteins. Skinless chicken, salmon, cod, or tofu and beans if you're vegetarian. Limit red meat to once or twice a week. It can raise bad cholesterol and inflammation. The remaining half, that's your garden. Green vegetables, peppers, broccoli, carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes. They're your vitamins, fiber, antioxidants, your silent warriors. Remember that half plate of veggies is your natural shield. Margaret, 70, once told me, "Doctor, my plate looks like a painting." I smiled. "Exactly, Margaret. Every meal should be art, beautiful and heart healthy." Beside that plate, add a glass of unsweetened milk or almond milk and a few walnuts or almonds. Small habits that protect your heart daily. Simple yet powerful. Healthy plate isn't a diet trend. It's a reminder to view food through balance and kindness. When you smile at your plate, you're not just eating, you're nourishing your body and soul. And that, my friends, is the real power of the healthy plate. Over the years, I've learned one truth: small changes create big results. One of the smallest but most vital: water. Thomas, 72, once said, "Doctor, I don't feel thirsty, so I don't drink much." I replied, "Thomas, your thirst at 70 isn't as sharp as it was at 30. He chuckled, surprised but thoughtful. As we age, our thirst signal fades, but our need for water doesn't. Many seniors live mildly dehydrated, making blood thicker, kidneys tired, and sugar harder to control. Imagine your body as a river. When it flows well, toxins and excess sugar wash away. But when it runs low, things stagnate. Fatigue and sugar spikes follow. A U.S. National Institute study found that just 500 ml and more water daily, 2 small glasses, can improve blood sugar and pressure significantly for people over 50. Drink 1 glass in the morning to wake your body, 1 before each meal to aid digestion and steady sugar, and 1 sip before bed to stay hydrated without nighttime trips. Add lemon, mint, or cucumber for freshness. Avoid sodas or bottled juices. They're visitors, not friends. Sometimes healing begins with something as simple as water. Each sip reminds your body, "I care for you." Because water, though tasteless, is the most powerful natural medicine we have. And then there's fat, so misunderstood. Linda, 65, once told me, "Doctor, I quit oil, butter, even salmon." Months later, she returned tired, dry-skinned, and dull-haired. I smiled. "Linda, fat isn't bad, it just depends on your friends. Fat is slow energy, keeps you full, balances sugar, and helps absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K. There are 2 kinds: saturated fats, the tricky ones in fatty meats, butter, whole milk, coconut oil, and unsaturated fats, the kind ones in olive oil, avocados, walnuts, almonds, flaxseed, salmon. A Harvard study found that 2 tablespoons of olive oil a day can lower heart complications by 14%. No magic, just smart choices. I often say fat is like a travel companion. Choose the right one and you'll go far. Choose wrong and you'll tire halfway. Use olive oil instead of regular oil. Add avocado to breakfast. Enjoy a handful of nuts daily. Small steps, big rewards. When Linda returned months later, she smiled. "Doctor, my skin is soft, my hair shiny, and I have energy again." I said, "See, the right companions take you farther." Health isn't about strictness. It's the art of balance. And when you choose fats wisely, they paint harmony into the picture of your well-being. Dear friends, after many years working with people with diabetes, I've realized something important. Many fail not because of a lack of discipline, but because of being too extreme. Robert, 58, once told me, "Doctor, I quit sugar, rice, fruit. I only eat boiled vegetables. I want to lower my blood sugar fast." 2 weeks later, he gave up, tired, hungry, and miserable. I told him, "Robert, your body doesn't need a revolution. It needs understanding. Extremes cause imbalance, and balance is the real key to long-term health. Your body doesn't want punishment, it needs kindness. Blood sugar isn't only about food, it's also about emotion, sleep, and how you enjoy your meals. Many people over 50 turn eating into a chore, eating with fear, chewing with worry, counting bites like a penalty. But when you eat in stress, your body reacts like it's under attack. Cortisol rises, blood sugar spikes. I tell my patients, eating is a relationship. If you treat it with extremes, it will fall apart. When they learn to eat slowly, joyfully, and with variety, blood sugar stabilizes, not because of magic, but because peace returns to each meal. A study by the American Diabetes Association showed that flexible, balanced eaters maintain blood sugar 30% better than strict dieters. Sustainability matters more than perfection. Health is like tending a garden. You can't flood it one day and ignore it for a week. It needs gentle, consistent care, not harsh discipline. Eat with gratitude, choose foods that bring joy, and remember, healthy eating isn't giving up pleasure, it's learning to enjoy it wisely. Balance heals everything: blood sugar, sleep, and spirit alike. And remember this, not every blood sugar spike means you ate wrong. Sometimes it's just a restless night or a worried mind. Susan, 66, followed her plan perfectly, but one sleepless night worrying for her son sent her sugar soaring. "Doctor, I didn't eat anything bad," she said. I smiled. "It's your mind, not your meal." When we're stressed, cortisol and adrenaline surge, telling the liver to release sugar. Even without food, glucose rises. It's like a silent wave beneath the surface. Sleep works the same way. Less than 6 hours disrupts hormone reset, raising cortisol and lowering insulin sensitivity. 3 sleepless nights can reduce insulin response by 30%. The cure: sleep. Treat it like medicine, on time, consistent, and enough. Turn off screens, sip warm tea, breathe deeply, and let your mind rest. No pill heals better than deep sleep. True healing begins when your body and mind finally rest. Every time I walk into a grocery store, I stop by the produce section. Green spinach, red peppers, yellow squash, orange carrots, a living painting of life. I tell my students, if you want to see nature healing, humans look at these colors. Fruits and vegetables are nature's vaccines. No needles, just daily presence on your plate. Inside every leaf and fruit lies living nutrition, fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, and thousands of plant compounds fighting inflammation and stabilizing sugar. Eleanor, 70, once told me, "Doctor, I'm scared of fruit." I held up an apple and said, "The issue isn't fruit, it's how we eat it." I taught her to choose low glycemic fruits like apples, oranges, berries, pears, and kiwi. Pair them with nuts or yogurt. 3 months later, her sugar was steady and her joy returned. That's the miracle of fruits and vegetables. They nourish both body and soul. Washing lettuce or slicing an apple reconnects us to life itself. A Harvard study found that eating 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily reduces early death by 13% and heart disease by 25%. No drug can match that. So fill half your plate with a garden of color each day. Let your meals be rituals of gratitude and renewal. Because not every medicine is in a bottle. Many are already on your plate, waiting for you to honor them every day. Dear friends, among all the things we eat each day, there's one silent culprit we often overlook: salt. That tiny white crystal hides behind millions of cases of high blood pressure, stroke, and kidney disease. And what troubles me most is this: most of us don't even know we're eating too much. Henry, 69, once told me, "Doctor, I don't add salt. I just eat canned food, sausages, and a little cheese." I smiled. "Henry, you don't need to add salt. The food companies already did that for you." Over 70% of the sodium we consume comes from processed foods, not from the salt shaker on the table. Bread, canned goods, soy sauce, instant noodles, deli meats, and cheese, all packed with sodium. For people with diabetes, too much salt with high sugar is a double storm, hurting the heart, kidneys, and blood vessels. Henry later began cooking at home, using herbs instead of salt. "At first it tasted bland," he said, "but now I sleep better and my shoes feel loose, no more swelling." I smiled. That's your body saying thank you. Cutting salt in half can drop blood pressure by 5 to 6 points in weeks, easing the heart, resting the kidneys, and freeing your blood vessels. Less salt, more love. That's medicine too. I always tell my patients, make friends with herbs. Try garlic, ginger, basil, black pepper, dill, lemon, or oregano. Natural flavors that heal while they delight. Avoid fast food sauces and processed meats. They steal your energy quietly from your heart, liver, and kidneys. Eating isn't a race for strong flavors. It's a way to nourish yourself. When you learn moderation, food doesn't lose taste. Life gains peace. Every low-salt, colorful, home-cooked meal whispers to your body, "I love you, I'm choosing life." Now let's talk about milk. Many people say, "Oh, doctor, I heard milk raises blood sugar." I always smile. Like many things in nutrition, milk isn't bad, we just misunderstand it. Martha, 71, once told me, "I quit milk years ago out of fear. Now I have back pain, my doctor says osteoporosis." I said softly, "Martha, your body is asking to be nourished again." Milk and plant-based alternatives like almond soy and oat milk are gentle protein and calcium sources, vital after 50 when muscle and bone strength decline. A small glass of milk may not change your sugar level, but it changes your overall health. Choose low-fat or unsweetened milk, 1% lactose-free, or unsweetened plant milks. They give high-quality protein, calcium, vitamin D without spiking your blood sugar. Studies show older adults who drink 1 to 2 glasses of low-fat milk daily have 11% higher bone density and 20% fewer falls. Protein in milk also preserves muscle, reduces fatigue, and supports deep sleep thanks to tryptophan, nature's relaxation amino acid. I tell my patients, your evening glass of milk is your body's good night wish. Warm sugar-free milk before bed steadies sugar and invites peaceful sleep. For those avoiding cow's milk, almond or soy milk works beautifully gentle and natural. Months later, Martha returned, smiling, "Doctor, I drink low-fat milk nightly. My back pain eased, my skin glows, and I feel younger." I said, "See, the body doesn't ask for much, just kindness." Health comes not from big changes, but from small choices repeated daily: a balanced meal, good sleep, a gentle glass of milk. Together, they build a longer, calmer, fuller life. Don't just live with diabetes, live joyfully, live free. True longevity and peace come from knowledge and gratitude. If you're watching this, take a deep breath. I'm proud of you. Few take the time to truly understand their own body. Knowledge alone doesn't heal unless it touches the heart. Health isn't about fear, it's about understanding and love. I've met many over 50, 60, 70, some despair at the word diabetes. Others learn to live in harmony with it. They stop fighting their body and start listening to it. Over time, they grow stronger, lighter, and more peaceful in body and soul. Diabetes isn't a period, it's a comma, a pause before a new beginning. A beginning of awareness, eating mindfully, sleeping deeply, breathing slowly, and cherishing each breath. Start today, not tomorrow. One balanced meal, one glass of water, one good night's sleep, one gentle smile in the mirror. Small acts repeated daily create lasting strength. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe. Share it with someone who needs to hear health isn't in a pill, it's in every choice we make. I'm Dr. David. Thank you for listening, for reflecting, and for choosing to live a peaceful, meaningful life. Your body isn't against you, it's trying to talk to you. When you listen, you'll realize true health isn't just the absence of illness, it's the joy of being fully alive in every moment. See you in the next video as we continue this journey of healing from within, one meal, one breath, one peaceful day at a time.